Stop looking at the quarterly reports. Seriously, it's time to throw them out. If you're waiting for the data to tell you that Melbourne is booming, you have already missed the bottom. Welcome back to PropSpotter. I'm Sean, and today I'm going to prove to you with real hard numbers from the last 30 days and beyond that the Melbourne market has woken up. While the media is still talking about stabilisation or growth or a relatively flat market, the reality is that in January and February 2026, Melbourne is a completely different beast. I've dug up sold results from this time last year and compared them to what they're selling for this time this year. The difference, it's going to cost you tens of thousands of dollars if you wait any longer. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's start in Hoppers Crossing. This is a classic family suburb, 3-bed, 4-bedroom homes on over 500 square meters of land, high demand, good land size. On the left-hand side of the screen, I've got 13 Morella Street, Hoppers Crossing. It's a 3-bed, 1-bath, 656 square meter block in reasonable condition. It's sold on February 21st, 2025 for $575,000. Let that sink in, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we pull up a 2026 example, 140 Mossfield Drive, Hoppers Crossing, 3-bed, 1-bath on 643 square meters of land. This house just sold on January 24th, 2026 for $650,000. Do the math with me. That's a $75,000 increase in less than 12 months. That's a 13.5% jump on the standard family home. If you sat on your hands last year thinking, I'll wait for interest rates to drop further, property prices in Melbourne are not going up, the state of Victoria has the most debt in the world, well, the fact of the matter is, you just lost nearly $100,000 in purchasing power in Hoppers Crossing alone. Now, this is not once off. Take a walk onto the other side of the coast with me and let's have a look at Frankston. Everyone knows Frankston has been heating up, but let's look at the acceleration. Firstly, let's start off with One Hunter Court, a 3-bed, 1-bath on 529 square meters of land that sold last year on Feb 12th, 2025. This property sold for $651,000. Now, in November of the same year, mere 10 months later, 79 Carringal Drive, another 3-bed, 1-bath on 552 square meters, sold for $775,000. That is $124,000 more, which is a cool 19% gain. Same bedroom count, same bathroom count, same land size. The market isn't waiting for you. It isn't patting you on the back and say, come along. It's moving. So why does the data in the news look flat, but these sale prices are flying? A few reasons why. Number one, data providers generally report to the media on capital city growth. Overall, Melbourne hasn't heated up, but there are pockets of Melbourne that are seeing tremendous growth over the last year, and those are the affordable markets. Toorak, Waverley, Thornbury, these are suburbs that are not moving. Balance that out, and the data in Melbourne makes for a fairly flat market. But that doesn't mean nothing's moving. The rate cuts we saw in 2025, they gave some excitement to investors and first-home buyers alike, and that's the second reason why we saw growth in the outer skirts and out fringes of the Melbourne metropolitan area. Lastly, undervalue. Relative to Sydney and Brisbane, Melbourne is heavily undervalued. KPMG and major analysts are now forecasting Melbourne to be one of the top performing capital cities when it comes to price growth in 2026, with forecasts of 6 to 7% growth, and frankly, based on these Hoppers and Frankston results, that might be conservative. If you are a first home buyer or an investor, the window to snag a deal in Melbourne is closing. That $680K house in Hoppers is now $770K. Next year, it could be $850,000. The market has turned. The wait and see strategy is now wait and pay more. If you want to find these properties before they jump another 10%, you need the right team behind you. We are tracking these results daily at PropSpotter, and if you ever want to get in touch and chat property, feel free to book a no obligation call at propspotter.com.au. Drop a comment below, which is a suburb you want me to deep dive into next. Berwick, Officer, Pakenham, Roxburgh Park, let me know and I'll pull the real numbers for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next market update. I'll see you in the next one.